Hey guys, welcome back. I think it's time we jump back onto the Flareon. I'd like to see how it stacks up against some of the new decks, the Mew VMAX in particular. So let's get right into it. Same list as before, Lonely Flareon. Let's try it out. Alright, let's hop in, see if we can get a few good games. I really want to play against the Urshifu. Probably. Interesting to see when people have matching or not matching deck boxes. Pretty good indication of what they're playing, but you never know. It'd be nice to get some big numbers, some big 500 hitters. There we go. We've got our Flareon V. Our opponent is going to select their starting Pokemon someday. Someday. There we go. Interesting. Keep going, no cuts. See if we can't find an opponent that is not AFK. I don't know if he actually timed out there. Okay, we got a psychic deck box, a psychic coin. Could this be a Mew deck? Or maybe... I really want to see. I would imagine it would come down to how our hands fold out, but I think Flareon should be fine against Mew. Especially if we can one-hit KO it. Unfortunately, we got 3 VMAXs and an evolution in sense. It would have been nice if these were all 3 Flareon Vs instead. Get all the Flareons out of the deck right away, and then we'd be able to evolve as well. Actually, then we'd be able to have all 4 with the capture energy attachment. Would have been a pretty great hand. Unfortunately, didn't plan it that way, or pan out that way. We got evolution incense, which is nice, as long as we don't get Marnied. And also the Peony is pretty decent. Alright, I believe. It's got the birds. We got the Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider. And the Cemetery of Old. I'd really like to play some stadium cards in this deck, but I feel like I don't want to clunk it up. I guess I could play like 1 or 2 copies. Probably Pat to the Peak, since our Flareon doesn't need abilities. I think we play the second one anyway. And I think we take our damage. We can't evolve yet, but we can Flaming Breath, which is pretty nice. And then we'll be able to attack next turn. Peony. The Creamy on the bench. I don't know if we attack an Alcremie with our Flareon VMAX, if it'll turn into a creme brulee. Oh. $30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Alright, we got some psychic energies going down. We unfortunately have a Marnie that's going to mess up our very nice hand for the next turn. Hopefully not too badly. Pretty badly. That's always the worst feeling too. Or the best feeling if you have cards that you don't need for the next turn. Marning you into a good hand or a better hand. Not the case this time. Hopefully we get the Flareon VMAX here. Would be really nice. Oh, that's scary. He's gonna adorn me. This thing too, we don't have a boss's orders now either, which is not good. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. I think we just commit. Maybe we do some. We can't even two-shot the Alcremie VMAX. So we are pretty boned. Pretty darn boned. That's not what we needed. Would make it easier if we do somehow manage to get a miracle Flareon VMAX. Then at least we'll have some damage down and don't have to pull as many fire energies. But I think we're on the ropes here. Now we're not going to have any energy attached to any of these mons, and we're pretty much done, son. We'll let them throw one down. We'll give it the old surrenderoni. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Fortunately, we got Marnied, and it ruined the game for us. Just like that. Alright, let's get a better game this time. Hopefully a little closer. I guess that was pretty close. Other than the Marnie, which kind of just absolutely destroyed our momentum. We had a pretty good setup. If not for getting those new 4 cards, we would have had the VMAX. We would have had pretty much whatever we wanted. With the Peony. Alright, we're Flareon in. We got our Flareon V off the start. We got an Evo Incense, which is always nice. We can capture energy, I think, is the play here. We got lots of Urshifus still in that format, apparently. People there are still liking those, which can't really blame them. We got the Peony, so we'll be able to Evo Incense. Hopefully we don't get Marnied again, because we have a pretty good hand. I guess I'm kind of in the way of the Evo Incense, but we have one of those. So we can Flareon VMAX next turn, and then we can also attach an energy and use our Peony to get our tool. And maybe Marnie or something for the next turn. Boss's orders. Interesting. We're okay with that. Right, so unfortunately, it's gonna mess with our plans a little bit, but maybe we start getting this Flareon juiced up. Alright, let's VMAX. Maybe we won't. We'll hope that we get a switch later on, but it's gonna mess with our plans a little bit because we won't be able to attack right away. If we play that, I really don't want to discard all these energies. I think we go for the elemental badge. We grab a Marnie. This is kind of where it would be nice to combo with the prop research. Just usually you don't want to be discarding that many. And then we're done. Next turn, hopefully. Oh, maybe I should have peonied again. I could have got a peony out and then used it next turn and got the switch that we need to get this guy out of the active. In hindsight, that sucks a little bit. Tool scrappy. Gonna slow us down a little bit, but we should get an energy regardless. It's mostly the switch that we're gonna have a hard time getting, and yeah, probably would have been a good idea to peony another peony. Not in a great spot right now. He's getting set up and we're struggling to do so. Also, our Marnie is not going to be very effective where he's going to get extra cards in his hand. Flareon V, but it's okay. He's already injured. Alright, now let's put our energy on here. And then we'll Marnie and hopefully get a switch. Yes, we got a switch. Nice. We're in good shape. That's what we needed. Get a little bit lucky there. And we can max detonate this mother and hope for the best. Yeah, baby, 420, blaze it. Alright, we're still in the game here. We're living. Unfortunately, this Flareon is hurting, so maybe we start building a fresh Flareon. If he goes down, it's only 2 prizes, so not the end of the world. If we only have 2 Flareon VMAXs, then he's still got to knock both of them out. We have a fire chicken of the kicking variety. 210er. Evolved. Max Blaze. Alright. Not exactly the ideal hand here, but we can work with it. It's okay. At this point, at least we can keep attacking with our Flareon VMAX. Hopefully doing 320s or 420s or 520s. Okay, never mind. He's going to Marnie us. Fine with that. We can start setting up our second fresh Flareon. We could also probably... Man, I don't know. I don't really want to set this guy up. I think we just sacrifice him. 130, max blazing. No match for our... Alright. Setting up our second Flareon. Looking good. We don't want to evolve this one, I don't think. I mean, we could, but then we don't want to be looking for another. So I think we just hold on to this. He'll probably Marnie us and we'll regret not evolving him, but that's okay. Alright, 3 energies. Let's see it. Oh no, 2 energies. Alright, we're okay. Maybe he'll blaze us again. Could have been the end of the game. We just need to knock one thing out. We're doing all right. We got a second Flareon VMAX here in preparation. He's still got to take 6 prizes, so we're okay. We're gonna be okay. We get the Sylveon. sets. 30 more damage for each type of Mon on your bench. We gotta survive, please. Surviving. 190 dams. Alright. This is gonna come down to the wire. Alright, let's see here. We go. Do we... I think maybe we sack this guy. Sack him. And then we got our fresh Flareon VMAX here already, which is nice. And then next turn, as long as we have an energy in our hand, even if he Marnies us, we're gonna be alright. Sacrifice the Flareon V, make it a close game. He's only gonna get 2 prizes for him, so as long as this boy can get one more big hit off, then we win the game. Unless he puts his artillery out or something. Got lots of VMAXs to slap. Boss's orders would be nice so we can hit something weak like the chicken here, just to give us a better shot. But all right. Ooh, this is rough. We need 4 energies, and the game is over, regardless of what happens here. Belief. 200 damage. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. I do like this deck. It is certainly creative. It's crazy how they made the evolutions so different, but also still playable. I mean, some. Alright, we're alive. We're alive. We are alive. It's Peony. And then I think we boss's orders. Double boss's orders. We have pretty much everything out of the deck right now. Max detonate. Come on. That's the thing too. We need like freaking 4 energies. There we go. We got the 500 to end the game. Beauty makes beauty. That was incredibly close, although it looked like it didn't want to be. Oh no, I forgot about the tool. I celebrated too soon. We lost. Forgot about the Sylveon. We'll get next time. A couple bad RNGs there, which could have swung the game the other way. Unfortunately, we didn't get the boss's orders, and could have swung into something else, which would have been an easy KO. But you know, sometimes that just is how it goes. All right, let's play one more. Get into it here. We got Farewell. He's got an EV box. Let's see what he's playing. Losing coin flips like it's no one's business. Alright, look at this. Look at this. Nice. Get all those Flareons out of our deck right off the start. Hopefully he doesn't have something. I don't know what's going on with this. Glitched out text. See that every now and then. I probably just need to reinstall the game, but we're not going to do that. And it's weird that it's on one card but not the other. Let's draw a card. Didn't really help us, but you know what? We'll take it. Let's win a game here. Oh no, not Path to the Peak. Our abilities. Alright, we're good. Let's slap a little flaming red for 40 dams. Unfortunately, not enough to knock him out, but give us another energy. Hopefully we don't get Marnied here and we can VMAX next turn and start just spanking. Be interesting to see what he's playing too. Crobat, Houndoom, something single strike related. Get Marnied, which is unfortunate. You basically have to assume that you're going to get Marnied in this format. We're okay with that. We are just cruising. We may be better off than we were before they swapped out our hand. It can happen. It's only 4 cards, but if you get the right ones. Boss's Orders would be really nice, so we can knock out something before it gets powered up. We got Umbreon V. Very cool. I don't think I've ever played against one. 70 damage. Alright, 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 alright. There we go. Now we are going to use this. We're going to use this. And then we're going to max detonate. Nice to hit one of the bigger, scarier dudes. Crobat not being really scary, but would have been nice to attack the Umbreon instead of the Houndoom at the end of the world. We got the Marnie for the prize card, which is nice. So if they don't Marnie us again, we have our own Marnie, and we can get some new cards and keep powering up our second VMAX here. Unfortunately, didn't get to try out the Flareon VMAX against Mew VMAX in this video, but maybe next time. We'll run into it eventually. I'm sure people are playing it. I can imagine that the Mews are probably pretty hard to trade for in terms of value, so you really have to, one of those decks that you really have to commit to building it. Although I don't think there's many other components other than the Genesects and the Mews that are hard to get. And with the regular versions, probably not that expensive to build it. Trade value in game. Oh, we got Gengar, who hurts himself. So maybe this Gengar deck again. I didn't see if this is the same guy. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. There we go. Let's Marnie. Put that back in our deck for safekeeping. Get some capture energies to get our last Flareon out. This is unfortunate that we don't have a boss, but what are you gonna do? At least we're making progress. 4 prizes left. We're going to get slapped by a Gengar here, potentially. I can't even remember what the Gengar VMAX does, but maybe we'll see that come into play. Farewell, Bell. Oh, there he is. To search your deck for a card. That's kind of neat. I don't know if it's necessarily going to save them or not, but you can always believe. 250 damage. Holy moly. Uh-oh. We are gonna get G-Max Swallow up. Good thing we have another Flareon here ready to pump. It's going to be a close one, I think. A little bit scared that the second Gengar is going to get powered up. We really only need to knock out one and then something else. We got a Boss's Orders. Hopefully we don't lose that. That could come in very clutch. We can power up him. Well, we just need one more energy on him so that we can swing. If our VMAX here gets knocked out. He's going to do bonus damage too because he's got a couple single striking energies on him. McWouchy. It's okay. We're okay. We're gonna be okay. gonna be okay. Alright, we got an evolution incense. We can thin out our deck a little bit more. Get that Flareon VMAX out of there. Get this guy set up. We need to get rid of this. So, doesn't hurt too bad. Alright, so we got 320, so it's definitely gonna help to have a single strike energy on there. We only need 3. Well, I guess this one doesn't really matter. But with the other one. Okay, I think we're good. If we don't lose our boss's orders here, I think we're in good shape. Let's swing and see what happens. 320 would have been perfect for a fresh Gengar VMAX, but that's okay. We want to get rid of the one with the energies and save our boss's orders. So now we're in great shape. We only need 1 prize. If we have the boss, we can knock out anything on the bench. Easiest being the Houndoom, so maybe we pick on that little guy. I guess he's just selecting his card now, or not selecting it, so we gotta wait a minute for him. Here we go. Some prizes. Do not marry me. I guess it doesn't really matter, because there's a good chance that our Flareon VMAX is going to knock out the Gengar VMAX anyway. We just need 3 energies on our 5 flip. So bring him on. Setting up another Gengar maybe? I don't think he has time anyway to get the 3 energies on him. I could be wrong. Ooh, we get the Umbreon VMAX. Very cool. I don't know if this is necessarily a good deck that I'm playing against, or a popular deck. Okay, alright. I see what you did there. We got to switch though. Not scared. Not scared. We definitely just don't want to lose a Mon. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna have to like make my camera slightly smaller so you guys can see my hand, but there is a boss hiding behind me. I think he knows. I think he knows that he's done, son. At this point, it's gonna be just as easy to knock out the Houndoom or the Gengar or the Crobat. Escape rope. Okay, I see ya. Oh no, he's gonna put us to sleep. Yeah. That's okay. Let's see here. We can. Might as well boss's orders. Let's take the Houndoom out, whatever. Got that just in case. I don't think there's any way that we don't get 2 energies. We got 2 energies, so that's all we needed. Well, see you later, Gengar and Umbreon. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Try and upload a few more of these.